How's it going, guys? And welcome to RC Cincy. Today I want to showcase the lights on the body of this car. This light kinda is taking a little bit away from it. They're much brighter when the light was off, but it's so hard to see the car. So I want you to kind of see the car drifting and then show what to see what the lights look like. So let's go ahead and try to drift a little bit. I have been drifting a very long time and I wasn't good at it to begin with, so. But look at it turning around. Hopefully you can see them in the camera. Like, I think they look great. Like, look at the rear lights. It may, honestly, the light is making it quite a bit dim. They're not that dim. When it was dark out here, these were really, really bright. I mean, I could see them plain as day. I think the light's taking a little bit away from that. But honestly, when I turned it off, you really couldn't see the car. So I kind of want you to see the car. But honestly, this light, it does no justice. Like, they look so good in the dark. Hopefully you can see that. Maybe it's because it's so zoomed out in the camera. I don't know. And honestly, this brush system was perfect. Honestly, don't waste your money on a brushless system unless it's a really nice high-end one and you can program it and get it to where it's butter smooth. They just did such a good job of tuning this setup that it's perfect for a brushed motor, honestly. Whoops, I hit a bump and it knocked them off. Really quickly, it's not like the other one where I gotta worry about wires and stuff dragging. Not wires dragging, but you can see I just took some metal washers because I have the magnetic kit, and it usually has 4 magnets, so 2 will be on the body. Well, 4 will be on the body, and then 4 will be on the car. Well, I didn't want to replace them again, so what I did is I took metal washers like so and put them on all 4 corners, and it's actually magnetically sticking to the car, so it works pretty well. It's not as strong as the other one, but it works fine enough. You want it to pop off when you hit something, that way you don't break or damage the body. There we go. And honestly, I wish this camera would do a little bit more justice, but it looks incredible, honestly. It is so easy to spin out. It's almost like these tires don't have enough grip. It's just a little bit. It's really torquey, and it actually has a bigger spur gear. Not the pinion gear, but the spur gear is a little bit bigger. Not very much, just a few teeth bigger. And it's metal instead of plastic. That noise is just the tires spinning. It sounds great when it runs. I love this car. That's just the noise of the plastic wheels in the cold sliding on the asphalt. And it's a sealed driveway, so it's kind of slick anyways. It can drift like coming head on and then reverse it. I love the way it can whip around. Whoops. Hit it a little too hard. I love the way it can whip around. Oh. Whoa, it actually almost does better drifting like full throttle like that. Oh. I hope it shows up good, because honestly it just looks incredible. I can clearly see which way the car is facing, which way it's going. So when it gets in the darker areas, I can completely see it. Even when I had the main light off on the porch or whatever, I could still see it because the lights are so bright. It may not look that way in the camera, but trust me, like you can clearly see where it's at and which way it's going. Yeah. I want to do one really quick drift by you guys. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I haven't practiced, as you can tell. I do need to practice drifting because I've only literally done it like maybe 4 or 5, man, I'd say about 10 times total. And each time wasn't that, well, most of it was testing and making sure the battery wasn't too much for the GTR. I did some extensive testing on that to make sure that I wouldn't tell you guys a mod that would hurt it anyway. And I did extensive testing, I had 0 issues, so. But the redcat is just an absolute beast. You just gotta be good with it. Like, you can literally drift full throttle all the way around if you know what you're doing. Like, you don't ever have to let off, like. And this is a very narrow area. So, especially for someone unexperienced like me, this is a terrible area. It's really too tight. Like, find a nice open parking lot, just get good at drifting. Maybe get some chalk and make some lines and stay within those lines. You get good, and then you can do it anyway. I'm just not to that point. I don't feel comfortable enough. You know, on an airplane or jet or drone or anything else, no problem. But dirt tracks I do okay, but drifting I just never got the hang of it yet. I will, I'm sure, eventually. Hey, that's continuous. That's continuous. Keep going with it. Yeah, there you go. Just continuously following from one drift to another. Like the Need for Speed, you got to do like combo drifts or whatever. Dude, this thing is a beast. I mean, look at that. All 4 tires spinning the whole time. It's incredible. kind of starting to get the hang of it, and honestly, I'm having a hoot right now. It'll drift backwards all day long. I absolutely, honestly love it. I hope these lights do it justice. It looks just amazing. That's full throttle the whole time. Oh, lost it there at the end. Oh. Oh, man, I don't know if I could have continued it. Let me put the front end back on. And it's slammed too, you can see. I mean, it's just absolutely slammed. I love it. I mean, look at that. It looks so sharp. I could almost just continuously go like that. I mean, like practice drifting like figure eights continuously or something. I don't know. So honestly, guys, get you a couple shots. I mean, it just looks incredible. The body hasn't been cleaned up. You can see kind of the glue residue. I haven't got a chance to do that. I need to really do that. Like how easily it comes off with the magnets. Stays on. They're really bright. There's the cooling and all the modding I've done to it. And the magnet body things, the mighty mounts, all the little mods I've done to it. It is an absolute drifting beast. I just honestly suck. The motor is nowhere near warm, obviously, because it's cold out. I'm impressed how well it stays on. Let me show you a demonstration. So here it is clipped on. If I can get it on there. I don't think it's as strong. Let me line it up. There we go. So it stays on for the most part. Honestly, it really needs the magnets. But when you're drifting, honestly, and you put the body on, you can hear it. Listen. It doesn't move when you're drifting. It rides on there perfectly fine. It would be obviously stronger with the actual magnets that came with it. I'm probably going to get an extra set. Or just find some regular magnets and use them. It's not going to hurt anything, but just those magnets aren't that strong really, and it works fine. I don't mind it. Like when you're running it and drifting it, it doesn't come off, so that's all that really matters. I don't plan on hanging it upside down, so. But other than that, so yeah, it's absolutely a hoot. Like, I think it looks really, really good. I think it's slammed. The body looks good. Obviously, I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up a little bit. Get all this resin off of it. You can see it clearly when it's cold out. Like all this tape resin where I removed all the stickers because they were just too much. Like this looks so much better and cleaner, you know? And it just looks the part. So yeah, I like the other body. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely love the other body. I like how this car is just slammed. Let me give you a side view. I mean, it is just, watch, second. Boom, stick it to the magnets. It is just slammed. Hopefully you can see that. So, honestly, I absolutely love it. I know the drifting was terrible, but it's a great vehicle. I love Redcat Racing. They make good products. I've drifted literally the crap out of this. Wonder why this other fan ain't on. Did I not plug it in correctly? It should be. There we go. I think that was loose a little bit. I didn't have it plugged in. But they are both going. You really don't need it. No, they're both kicking up. You honestly really don't need it. I'm going to unplug it real quick because it's so loud. Honestly, you don't need them when it's cool like this. It probably don't need to be plugged in, honestly. So, there's other mods I have planned for this. There's tons of other mods for the Jada GTR, Mazda, whatever you want to call it. It's basically a different body, same exact car, so all the mods will basically apply. So, yeah, I think it's going to be absolutely cool doing more mods. I'm glad I did these. I don't regret. Like I said, I use the washers. They're not as strong as I like them to be, but when you're riding, when you put the body on and it clips it, like sticks to it, it rides just fine unless you hit something really hard. It has no issue there. And I like the fact that it's just easily turn it off. You don't have to worry about wires coming down, plugging them in, worry about all that. It's just really convenient. And this will work on the Jada, like Mustang body, Mazda, all of them. No issue whatsoever. So there are plenty of other mods. I'm going to look into fixing the actual Jada that I intentionally popped a capacitor on. I'm going to solder that, see if that's the case. Then if it's that simple to fix, I'll show you guys how to fix it. Get the parts in, get the little capacitors that I need. I'm going to look up the numbers and order them. What else? And then I have a couple other mods I want to do, and then I also have another mod, another product I was supposed to do a while back, and now I finally have the time to do it, which I'm going to do it for you guys. I'm actually looking into getting another vehicle. I'm looking for something budget friendly for you guys to get away from those toy grade drift cars to something more hobby. Honestly, if you have $150, this is the way to go right here. Even if it's the HSP version, whatever, 130, 140, whatever that version costs, it's basically the same thing. 540 motor, nice frame, good wheels, all, you know, fully adjustable, everything, shock, suspension. I mean, you can do anything. Parts are so cheap for this, like the fan units. I showed you everything if you watch the videos. Everything is so cheap for this vehicle, and it works so well. All the nice bodies, the 110 scale bodies, all work for this. You might have to adjust the heights or whatever, but that's not an issue. Like, it's totally worth it. If you can save up the money, I know, you know, 150 compared to $100 to $40. I know it's a lot, but like, I honestly love hobby grade toys. But I'm gonna continue to mod and make the toy grade ones a little bit better, and try to improve them for you guys. So we'll work on the repair for the one that I intentionally blew. We showed you guys how to fix the steering. There's other mods I want to do for it, and then there's another product I had on the channel that I'm going to do mods for tomorrow. So stay tuned, guys. There's going to be tons of other videos. I'm going to make a few videos of a couple people drifting at the same time. I need to do that. I think I'm going to get her two brothers out there. So we're going to get the Mustang, another car he has, which is like the what is it, the Traxxas 4TC electric brushed version or whatever, something like that. So it's basically this, but he has like a different body. Obviously Traxxas version a little bit different. We're gonna try to get some cool drifting videos, maybe some races, some competitions, all kinds of fun stuff. Still got the data analyzer, so I get you like a speed for the Jada, maybe with like the battery mod, see if how much it improves it, stuff like that we can do. And then obviously the tire mod, I think I figured it out. The Jada has the plastic wheels just like this one, and what it is, these are designed not to have traction, but when you want to switch a all-wheel drive vehicle to two-wheel drive, it's very important to have good traction on the back wheels. I showed you guys how to make the front end neutral to where you remove the axle out of here, or the dog bone across here, and it makes the wheels spin freely. You don't have to worry about the four-wheel drive part, and the good part is it can go back together. So we're going to work on that. And then we're going to order a set of rubbers, like the normal 110 scale rubbers with the rims, and they don't come glued. I had to glue the ones I have in there, or I would have used those tires, but they're already glued, so I don't want to unglue them. Just a quick little tip, if you want to unglue hobby grade rims and tires, you just boil them for a few minutes, and then the glue comes undone. Just a little tip there. So yeah, so we're gonna get the actual rubber tire itself, and then we're gonna shape it to the Jada rim. We're gonna see if we could take the wheel off. If not, we may need the wheel to make it the right size. We don't know yet the size of it yet, and I'm gonna check into all that. If I have to spend, you know, 10 bucks or 20 bucks, whatever it is on a set of tires, I'll do that just to see if it'll work, so you guys don't waste your money. And we're gonna figure that out, get the rear-wheel drive set up on the Jada, see how it does. Maybe it'll be better, I don't know. and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you can see it better than what I can kind of see in the camera, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.